Hello and welcome to the Anan CBT exam tour. In this video, I'll be walking you through the necessary steps for writing the CBT exam of the college. Now, to start with, I would like to call up a file. I've imputed some information for the purpose of this tour. We have the name of the CBT website, which is anancbt.org.ng. And we have two numbers that are registered for two different categories of the exam. We have the PEA, we have the PEB, and we have the conversion exam. But in this case, we'll be taking the PEA and the conversion exam for our tour, and it's the same for every other exam. So, and we have the password for this exam, which is the NCA. Now, it is noteworthy to state at this point that your password will be given to you in the exam hall in order to avoid malpractice. So, to start with, I'll click on the browser of my choice. In this case, Google Chrome. You could pick any browser of your choice. There's no particular preference, but I choose to go for the Google Chrome in our tour. So, I'll now get the address of the website, copy in this case and paste. But simply, all you need to do is to type it anancbt.org.ng and strike the enter key, and this will take you to the Anan exam portal. Now, certain things are required before you'll be able to log in: the user ID and the password. Remember, the user ID, it's usually your matriculation or registration number without a slash. The usual thing is that you have the NCA/PFTP/ this number, but you would strip off the slashes by writing NCA PFTP then your number. So we'll pick this number which is registered for the PE exam and log in to see what we will be faced with. So I'll click on that and then copy and paste in this field. Remember, you have to type your number. I'm pasting in this case because we're using this as an example. Then our example password, which is NCA 2022. I'll click on that and paste as well. Don't forget, you are just supposed to type these numbers. Then I'll click on login. So upon clicking login, this will take me to the dashboard. Now, presently, you have to take exam and a welcome screen there, giving you your registration number. At the moment, by the time the upgrade we are doing is complete, you will not just see your registration number, but your registration number and your names. So we'll click on take exam. This will take us to the PEA exam category, and if you click on the PEA exam category, at the moment you are faced with the exam that is scheduled for this period. So no other exam is visible but this very exam. Then when you come for another exam, that is the exam you will see. So before I walk you through the exam, I would like to log in as the other type of exam category. So I'll log out of this account and then go back to our sample registration numbers. This number is a conversion number, so I'll click on it and copy, then go to my username field and paste it. So you can either type or in this case I'm pasting the password, but you ought to simply type your password. You type your username, remember your registration number without the slashes, then the password that will be given to you in the exam hall, and then click on login. So this is logging us in as a conversion exam candidate. So if I click on the exam, that will take me to conversion. Click on conversion, then to the particular exam allocated for this very time. Now I'll log out of this account and then log into the other account and walk us through the exam itself. So back again to the registration number. I'll copy the registration number and have it pasted in the username field. Then also I'll copy my password NCA 2020 and have it pasted in the username field. Remember, the password, like I said repeatedly, will be given to you in the exam hall, and the username is your registration number without the slashes or the strokes. So I'll click on login, and this will take me back to the exam dashboard. So I'll click on take exam, then click on PEA, and then we are taking at this time an exam schedule for 1 hour, which is the PEA 2 Finance and Financial Management section A and B. So you click on the exam or click on see more in order to be able to start the exam. So you see you are faced with the start exam button. As soon as you click on start exam, your timing begins. So your countdown begins. So we are faced with the first question in this section. Remember, it is divided into two sections, the multiple choice section and the fill in the blank section. So you pick any answer you feel is the right answer, you pick and then proceed. While you are clicking your answers and selecting whatever you think is right, you are at liberty to go back at any time if you feel you want to change an option. Previously we selected C, but now we decided that no, it's not C, we want to select B. So you click on the next. Another thing you could do, instead of clicking on back and next, is to click on the numbers. Assuming you want to go straight to answer question 7, you can simply click on 7, then go back there and then get there and select your choice. Or you want to simply go back to question 1 and look at it without going back and back and back. So simply go to question 1, select your proper choice after you might have changed your mind. Then you could now continue the exam, go back to 6 or go back to 10. For the purpose of this talk, I will just simply skip some of them so that we could make an headway. So I would like to go to question number 37 and continue from there. 37, 38, make a choice, click on next, make a choice on 39, click on next. Now make a choice on 40 and click on next. Now what happens if in the course of writing this exam you lose connection to the internet? There's no cause for alarm. All you need to do is ensure you regain your connection and then you resume your exam. So how do we go about it? Let's give it a shot. I'll simply go to the network and disconnect for now so that we'll see how it works. Then I try to go out of the exam hall. Now you saw that prompt. Each time you saw that prompt is indicating that no user is expected to leave a particular exam for any other tab. Once you are on the exam page, you are not required to go out of that page. It will be noticed as a sign of malpractice. So the internet connection at this moment is gone, so all I need to do is to assume that my browser is off, the page is off, then start the browser again wherever it is you find yourself. Don't forget to just simply visit the exam portal address, assuming you have lost connection to your browser completely. So this is simply the worst case scenario, no internet connection. So we simply go back and then reconnect. So once you are connected, reload your page. and that will take you to the dashboard again. Now all you simply need to do is to ensure you enter with your registration number. That is, if it has taken you this far, there's no other option but go with entering your registration number and then your password again. But the beauty remains that the exam itself will continue from where you stopped the last time. So we'll click on login. Now click on exam and then click on PEA. Then click on the exam you were previously taking. You can see continue exam. So it will allow you to continue from where you stopped previously. So if I click on continue exam, you see that all my exams are still intact. But my questions, the ones I've answered, are still intact. Question 40 was the last question I answered before we got to 41. I was here to answer when we lost the connection. So I'll click on question 41 to continue the exam. Type in your option and then click next, 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 next. So we'll keep clicking next to question. I'll just move straight to question 58, then 59, and then finally question 60. You'll see the finish exam button. This button doesn't show up until you are on the last page, so that you don't have to make a mistake of submitting your exam before the time elapsed. But what happens if you did not finish your exam before the time elapsed? Now this application or this portal will simply record your last save option and submit for marking. So there's no cause for alarm, but it's very important that you meet up with the timing so that you can get more scores in the exam. So I'll click on next again so we can see our finish exam page. Now on our finish exam page, I could decide to say, okay, I'll go back to maybe question 37 to review the question and then make a change to the question. But that is not what I want to do at this particular time. So having made the change, I've made a change actually. So having made the change and I'm satisfied with all my options, assuming I've answered every other question, I'll simply go back to page question 60 and click on finish exam. Then wait for it to compute my result. 3 out of 60 was the score. This will not be your portion. So we wish you all the best in this exam. God bless you and thank you for watching. Remember, this was the prompt I was referring to initially when I tried to log out initially. You are not permitted to go out of your exam page, because if that is done, it is deemed as malpractice. So please know that you are not allowed to leave this page while the examination is still going on, as this may be termed exam malpractice. Best of luck. Thank you.